nothing's funny about Matthew Perry dying, but Matthew Perry was, in some instances, a national hero, and many of you might not know why. So let's go to Justin Trudeau's tweet about Matthew Perry. So, star of Friends, a show I never watched, but I'm reliably
Very
informed that
casually.
people like him. Yeah, people like him. He was Chandler Bing. Was that who he was?
Yep.
Okay, so he was on Friends, the iconic show from the 90s and early 2000s, whatever. So Justin Trudeau, as when all high-profile Canadians die, he had to weigh in. But what people don't know is that Matthew Perry knew Justin Trudeau when they were youngsters. I think they went to school together. So this is Justin Trudeau. Matthew Perry's passing is let's put that back up because we need to read this. Matthew Perry's passing is shocking and saddening. I bet you won't. I'll never forget the schoolyard games we used to play. And I know people around the world are never going to forget the joy he brought them. Thanks for all the laughs, Matthew. You were loved and you will be missed. I'm sure that's true. And I'm also sure that Justin Trudeau will never forget the schoolyard games that he used to play with Matthew Perry, because Matthew Perry once described those schoolyard games to a late night talk show host. Let's go to that, please, if you wouldn't mind.
All right, sir. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
You're a fellow Canadian. Will you consider yourself fully Canadian?
I'm sort of half.
Half
You're
Canadian.
half and half?
Yeah.
Well, I'm half and half.
Well, perfect.
But
Get over
between
here.
us, we make a full American.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Not a Canadian.
And you, by the way, this is an interesting thing I learned about you. I did not know this. The current Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, somebody you went to school with.
I did. I was a couple years ahead of him.
Okay, how old were you at this time?
5th grade, so whatever age you are in 5th grade.
Okay, and do you remember 10 probably? Do you remember him around school?
I do. I have a story about him that I'm not proud of.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I was reminded of this. My friend Chris Murray, who was also in the 5th grade in Canada, reminded me that we actually beat up Justin Trudeau.
You beat him up?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
The two of you beat him up?
We both beat him up. And
Schoolyard
I
games.
think he was excelling in a sport that we weren't as. So it was pure jealousy.
I see.
And we beat him up.
And his dad was the Prime Minister of Canada?
His dad was the Prime Minister
at that time, right?
I don't think that's the reason we beat him up. I think he was the only kid in school that we could beat up.
Don't they have Secret Service there protecting the children of their Prime Ministers?
They didn't.
They didn't? Wow. Because that would never happen to Baron Trump. You'd be in the stockade right now. You'd be in,
it's true.
You'd be in Russia somewhere.
Yeah, it's true. But I'm not bragging about this. This is terrible. I was a stupid kid, and I didn't want to beat him up. In fact, I think at one point I tried to turn it into a love play.
Well, he is a handsome guy.
Yeah, boy, is he ever.
Yeah.
But I think it was rather instrumental in him going to such great heights and becoming the Prime Minister.
You feel that way?
Yeah, I think it was, I think he said, I'm going to rise above this.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to become Prime Minister.
I'm going to destroy those two boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Perry and Murray, who
rose
beat
above
me.
both of us.
Yeah. Wow, that's something else. That's really, do you ever have contact with him, and have you discussed this?
No, I feel shame. I don't want to think about it.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel.
That's good.
Of
Schoolyard
course, Trudeau
games, hey?
tried to use that for clout. Yeah, schoolyard games. I'll never forget. We were just the best of buds. He's such a liar so many times. I mean, has he not seen that video?
The only person in the school that Matthew Perry could have beaten up was Justin Trudeau. He needs a stamp.
Hey, I got to tell you, I'm going on a cruise with a whole bunch of rebels. We're sailing out of Fort Lauderdale on March 23rd, 2024. That's not so far away, less than 6 months away. A gorgeous trip around the Caribbean. Holland America Line, boy, is that luxurious. And we're going to bring some of our favorite rebel talent. Sheila Gunn Reid, David Menzies, and can you believe it? We're actually bringing Tamara Leach with us, and you are invited. That's rebelnewscruise.com.